Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for May the 4th, 2020. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's Monday morning. For those of you still playing on Winter Wonderland, you've still got another 6 hours, I believe, to go enjoy it. So go run your EPO races, do your last trade-in at the GPL. Don't forget to pick up your snowy boots. Don't forget to get your Lobby if you haven't already, which I hope you have. You'll notice I'm still on a loading screen here while I wait to see if Pi is joining us. Pi and I have decided that it is probably time to look at the Klingon arc because it's going to be revamped, so we want to take a run through it on the missions that are currently up. I'd say the original missions, but of course they're not original missions. They're just missions. There we go, coming back in there. So let's say good morning to everybody. Good morning. Once I get into the game, I'll put an announcement up. Hey, we have a new goal for this month. We have a goal of $500. We're 1.13% of the way there. And actually, that's courtesy of you guys indirectly. That is a donation based on the books that we sell, or book that we sell. We don't sell that many right now. Yes, we're still working on volumes 2 and 3. You would think with being home 168 hours a week that I'd have more time to write. And yet somehow, the muse just isn't always with me at all times. I have no idea where we're at the moment. The ground combat chapter is at 6,000 words. Let's look at the other chapter just out of curiosity. There we go. And the movement chapter is at 10,000 words, so not bad. So we got about 16,000 words, about halfway done through the book. If I was being a good person, we'd have it done in 2 weeks. Maybe I can get my act together and get that done. Pi, where are you? Oh well, Pi isn't here. I'm going to go ahead and open up this tune and hopefully not wind up starting in on the opening missions. So this is Momtronics, which is my son's nickname for me. And we'll leave it right there. And while you do that, I'm going to crank up that volume. It's very quiet. Oh, I apparently don't have my fleet chat in here. Oh well, let's fix that really quick. And let's give fleet chat a nice color there, pretty pink, because we are manly Klingons. And let's create a new channel here. Yep, let's create a new tab. That's our fleet chat. Let's get out of zone though.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key, default F, to talk with them.
Well, we are pilots. Do you guys need me to actually do the tutorials with all the pop-ups on it? Or is that excessive? I think we should just focus on the story. So I want to disable the help pop-ups, because I think we can figure it out without that. So let's get back into the storyline here, and hopefully we've got that under NPC. Hang on a second, we're going to check the phone, because sometimes Pi doesn't send me messages on Skype, sometimes Pi sends me messages on my phone. which is very convenient sometimes, except when I'm not paying attention. Well, no messages from Pi, so let's quickly send Pi a message. All right, there we go. So I have a question for all of you out there in television land, which is, if you had a choice between 7 a.m. start time this time or an hour earlier, what's your preference? Well, somebody's joined us. Hi, whoever joined us, hi. Good morning to who's ever out there. If you're joining us in Discord, we are in the We Are Live, which means if you're coming in here, you're planning to join us in this beginning of a Klingon arc, because that's what we're going to talk about for the most part today. We are going to end no later than 8 a.m., however, since I have to drive to a new job, which is about 30 miles away, and you don't want to be late your first day. That just kind of bites. Well, we'll give Pi a few more minutes here. Let's see what else is going on in the world of Star Trek Online. Winter Wonderland ends today, I believe. Let's see. Let's take a quick look here. Upgrade Weekend ends at 1 o'clock today, I think. Winter Wonderland ends at 1 o'clock. We've got an R&D weekend coming up this upcoming weekend, the 7th through the 11th. And let's see. Extra 50% research for R&D schools. That's great, except all my tunes are already there or too far away from it. R&D packs will have 25% more rewards. Q-R&D will have more rewards too. And don't forget, this is one of the good times to go picking up the materials in space and on ground, because you'll pick up dilithium with it. And I think you get extra rewards when you go mining on Vlukta and on whatever the name of it, the fleet dilithium mines. I do not have fleet dilithium mines for all of my tunes, because some of my tunes are in very, very young fleets. And let's just jump back here to the calendar. And item upgrade ends at 12 today, so we've got about 5 more hours on that. So 6 more on Winter Wonderland, 5 more on that. Let's see if we can get rid of this message. What is yellow here? System? There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? 1 more minute, Pi, and I'm starting without you. And you can just jump in and join me later. Not that I don't love you. Good morning, Marksman. How are you doing today? And by the way, for anybody who's donating to the STLV 2020, they are still planning on having Vegas this year. Tentatively, we're still planning to go. We will get a little bit closer to making that decision after probably June 1st. Some states have already extended the lockdown until the beginning of July. And a lot of them are still going through the beginning of June, so I really don't know what's going on. With Comic-Con already having canceled, that's a really big indicator that some of these big groups are not planning to go this year. Gen Con, which is the same weekend or the weekend before STLV, is still tentatively planning on it, but according to my sources down there, there's a good chance that they will cancel, just because lockdown and having 50 to 100,000 people with, how shall we say, less than optimal hygiene in one room is probably not the best idea. It's an understatement. Okay, we are at 7:10 here, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Pi, if you want to join me, you're welcome to join me at any point. but I haven't heard from him, so it's entirely possible something interfered, and we'll catch up tomorrow with him. Alright, so here we go. So I'm going to jump back in here to the NPC, and we're going to cover this again. I don't need this in here, thank you very much. Yes, I know I failed to join a voice chat channel. Alright, welcome to Star Trek Online. You are the second officer aboard a Klingon bird of prey, currently in charge of the Night Watch. You are in command of the ship while Captain Jurlek and First Officer Duran are off duty. Your shift nears its end. Third Officer Lieutenant Kagan would like to have a word with you before you leave the bridge. Speak to Lieutenant Kagan. This is assuming you have no clue what you're doing, which might be true in my case.
Sir, we are nearing the end of the shift. I have logged the watch into the duty logs. I recommend approving them and the records of battle before Captain Jurlek arrives.
Very well, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Everything awaiting your approval is on the console to the right of the main view screen.
That will be all. And since we're recording this for posterity, let's crank that volume up just a little bit. Well, sort of for posterity. Well, Marksman, I am glad you're good, even if it's only for the time being. Well, I don't know what we approved, but we approved something.
I see the logs are updated and approved. I took it upon myself to make some adjustments to the standard disruptor target practice program on the holodeck. I think you'll enjoy the improvements.
I look forward to it, Lieutenant. Kipla!
Captain on the bridge. Look, I see you kept my ship from blowing up during the night watch. Get to the racks as soon as you can. Your next shift starts in 6 hours. First Officer Duran and I will take it from here.
Okay, do you guys know what Nuknek means? And yes, Marksman, that would be sweet if we could change the tricorders I use. If you don't know what Nuknek means, look it up. Oh, sorry, we need to go talk to the bridge crew first. Systems reading nominal. Now this is a tutorial, but I'm going to cheat for just a moment here. If you go through the games and you want to get every single possible accolade, do check each one in line. So this is End of the Watch, and we're going to go down and look at the accolades here. You have one, which is strictly Welcome to Star Trek Online. That is your accolade. So we have completed all our accolades. Let's go to the holodeck. I'm not impressed. I'll have a chat with Lieutenant Kagan when this is done. That was way too easy. Learn more about combat.
Targeting. Lesson 1 of 6.
I think we know what we're doing with that one. Do we want to practice again? Nah, I think we all know how to do that. So we're off to the crew quarters. I do enjoy that this is the one episode where we actually get to see where people sleep. Which one do we want? The top one or the bottom one? Later that day...
IKS Sigma, this is Captain Jurlek. We are ready to receive the transfer.
Captain Jurlek, this is Captain Khadgar of the IKS Sigma. We're beaming over the Federation prisoner now.
Prisoner received, Sigma. Shields! Raise shields! Battle stations! All through battle stations!
Well, that's a great wake-up call. Steel yourself, crewman. You're right. I must defend the ship. Oh, of course it's an Orion. That's why. Prepare yourself for Stovokar. Today is a good day to die. Get up, warrior.
Kaffa, you're alive. This is First Officer Duran, and here's the situation. We took custody of a Federation prisoner from the IKS Sigma. Almost immediately after transport, a Starfleet cruiser showed up and attacked. We took some severe damage, but we were able to get our shields up before they could beam over. They've launched shuttles and have boarded the ship on the lower decks. Our security teams are tied up all over the ship, so I need your help securing the lower deck. Grab a rifle from the armory locker, and then make your way to the lower decks. I don't know how they were able to enter our shuttle bay, so check the bodies for anything that can give us a clue as to how they were able to board us. One or two of them might be carrying something useful.
Interact with the armory locker by clicking on it to get a disruptor rifle, then equip it by double-clicking it on it in your inventory. Once you've equipped the rifle, press Z to make it your primary weapon. When you defeat enemies, sometimes they will drop an item. When a glowing container appears, click Take Items or press F to pick up the item.
Congratulations.
Woo! Warrior 2. Woo! Do you want to check in on anybody else? Make sure they're okay? We'll assume everybody's okay, even though they're lying on the ground rolling in pain. Okay, we're still going to disable these. I think we all know how to do that. And if you don't know how to do that, how do I get to these? Make one? Okay, let's replace. Didn't they just say I was going to get a rifle? Swear to God, they said you're going to get a rifle. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and make that primary. Chatting with folks here. Oh, there we go. Let's go pick up this drop over here. New tunes pick up everything. Encoded Federation message. Reaching out for help. I appreciate all the private messages from all you wonderful people. But just reminding you, it's a live stream, so not that anyone would say anything inappropriate. But I've had people send things on the wrong channel more than a few times, which has been pretty darn funny. Not that any of you would ever say anything inappropriate, but it happens. So we're going to decode our message there. Please input message for decryption. Decrypt the message. The note bears Captain Jurlek's command codes and contains the following text. This is Captain Jurlek of the IKS Patig. We have the prisoner you seek, and I do not wish to be captured or killed. I will permit your boarding shuttles to land on my ship in exchange for my release once you have the prisoner. My crew must never learn of this, so arm your boarding parties and expect resistance once you board. Contact First Officer Duran.
You recovered that message from the Federation borders? My suspicions about our patak of a captain have been confirmed. I've been seeing signs of Jurlek's cowardice and incompetence for months now. But finally, this is the proof I need to challenge him. I see you are near the brig. I want you to talk to the Federation prisoner there. Find out why he is so valuable, and then report back directly to me. Kapla!
Comply yourself. Let's make sure we don't have to interact. Yes, we do. Guard the prisoner. Alrighty.
Someone wants to talk. First off, this is Captain Jurlek's ship, correct? And if my hunch is correct, Jurlek allowed the Federation to land in an effort to rescue me, thereby saving his own hide in the process.
You know a lot for someone who's been in a cell the entire time.
It's my business to know things. Does First Officer Duran know of the Captain's betrayal? If she does, I expect she's already challenged and killed Captain Jurlek by now. Honor duels in the Klingon chain of command. So predictable. Challenge the person above you to a duel to the death. And if you win, you get their rank and position.
Trying to reach First Officer Duran. I regret to inform you that she has been relieved of her duties permanently. But I am glad it is you who called. You are my new First Officer. I suggest you make your way to the bridge and prepare to follow my orders.
You killed First Officer Duran?
Yes, I killed her. She insulted my honor with baseless accusations of treason, and then attempted to take my ship through treachery.
The accusations were not unfounded. I learned of your betrayal myself.
Ah, now it makes sense. As my new First Officer, I hope you are not as foolish as Duran was. Or do you want to join her in death?
Captain Jurlek killed First Officer Duran. That I did not foresee. Jurlek is a coward, and he was one we could easily remove. Duran should have been able to get the job done.
Shut up, Federation dog. You couldn't possibly
Like I
have
said,
predicted any of this.
It's my business to know things. Captain Jurlek wants to trade me for his life. More of your crewmates will die in the process. If you have other plans, well, don't let me tell you what you need to do.
Jump out of here for just 1 second. Go chat. No question about the tricorders there. Captain Jurlek has acted in a way that gives you the right to challenge him in a duel to the death. If you defeat him, you earn command of the Patig. Today is a good day to die. For Jurlek. Alright, so we have completed Intruder Alert. Let's go to Challenge for Command. Now remember what I said about checking for any accolades? So let's go. Let's make sure we don't have anything there. Again, we're going to look for our accolades, if any. There are no accolades for this one. Oops, yes, I know how to walk through a door. Providing I can find it. Confront Captain Sherlock.
You have arrived. Are you fit to assume your new rank?
This is interesting. It says, I am Nicorum. Well, I am not Nicorum. I am Momtronics. I now take my place as first officer. I serve the captain, but I stand for the crew.
And I stand for the crew. I assume you mean kill the captain and take his place? Foolish child. You don't understand. The Federation is the enemy the Klingon Empire cannot defeat. Time and time again. For centuries now, we have battled them again and again. And when we were allies, the Federation dominated us, subsuming our culture with their own. We cannot conquer them. We should not try. We will have our victories. But I am not facing off against the Federation if there is a way to avoid conflict. It's not cowardice. It's survival.
Only a coward and a fool would sacrifice Klingon warriors to save their own miserable skin. You are no longer fit for command.
You think you can kill me, whelp? You're welcome to try.
Challenge Captain Jurek and claim command. Let's have some fun with this one. Well, that was cool.
Sir, I see you are captain now. I am Kagan, son of Kerr. I now take my place as first officer. I serve the captain, but I stand for the crew. I will enter the change of command into the record of battle. Would you like me to address the crew?
Inform the crew. I want the pair started immediately.
Attention crew. Captain Sherlock and First Officer Doran are dead. The former second officer is now in command of the ship by right of combat. I am now the first officer. The captain has ordered us to prepare the ship for combat. We're going after the Federation dogs who dared board our ship. Engines and shields are online, sir. I expect weapons soon. Our cloaking device may take a bit longer.
Kapla. And another episode done. Now we have to go see Lieutenant Kagan.
Your order, sir.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Captain, there's no sign of the Segpa on scanners. We don't know if the Feds destroyed her, but I suggest we not worry about that just yet. Engines and shields are operational, but we need iridium to facilitate immediate repairs to other systems, and our iridium stores were lost in the ambush. Fortunately, there are some asteroids in the vicinity that might have what we need.
Increase your speed using
Let's find us some iridium. And Klingon is now one of mine. Yay. Let's double check and see what we're coming up here. Take command. Let's see if there's one for take command. Looking to see if there's any accolades specifically related to take command. And no accolades for this one either. Alright, so we know what we're doing here, everybody. Let's just check the chat here for a second. Yeah, Klingon magic. Now, come on. If they truly promoted through the ranks by killing their senior officers, how fast would they be out of officers? I don't think we've... Yeah, we don't have impulse.
Helm! Full stop! Sir, I recommend we use the scanners to see if this contains any iridium.
This asteroid contains no iridium, but there is that nearby field that might prove better prospecting.
Ooh, let's guess it's the two bright pink ones there.
Sir, I recommend using full impulse to reach the asteroid
Oh, thank
field.
goodness.
Helm, full stop! Sir, I stopped the ship. Promising results, sir. Calibrating the scanners for a better look. Found several asteroids that contain iridium, Captain. Weapons are back online. Maka! We found some iridium. Captain, I'm picking up a Starfleet distress signal. Seems that a frigate looking for us took a hit in a nearby asteroid field. They are disabled. Might I suggest we add to the record of battle by disposing of this Federation scum? Your order, sir.
Prepare for battle! Let's see if we can get our full impulse here. Yay.
Mayday! Mayday! We are disabled and under attack by the Morale Consortium. Request assistance.
Sir, a Federation repair team just dead. I suggest we take them out as well.
Don't even need those gosh darn torps, do we? Not that they aren't fun,
Your order, sir.
but... Oops! Let's jump back there. Find and destroy the ships jamming your sensors. It looks like that jumped by without it. Let me go back and see if we can find that one. Okay, it looked like there was a dialogue box that just jumped through, and I thought maybe I double-clicked too fast, but there is no dialogue. Prepare the cloaking device. Ooh, there's our cloaking device. But it doesn't say why we don't have, or why we need that. Why are they jamming us? It never explains. Interesting, interesting. Trying to contact the
Captain
SEGPA.
Klingon of the IKS SEGPA. Where is Captain Jarlek?
Jerlek is dead. I challenged the coward for command of the Patak. Not the Patak, the Patig, and emerged victorious.
Finally! That miserable Toba had been a blight for far too long. Congratulations. May you bring glory to your ship and your house. Speaking of which, do you want to join our fight against this Federation Patak? My long-range comms are down, so I cannot notify High Command of the situation.
Kapla! Our disruptors thirst for more Federation holes to lance.
Communications officer, make a report to command. Give them our coordinates and tell them the SEGPA is in need of assistance.
Let's rescue the SEGPA. Kapla!
Sir, the Federation ship is hailing us.
This is the Federation ship USS Musashi hailing incoming Klingon vessel.
This is the IKS Patig. Your days are numbered, Bektak.
Captain Jerlek, what are you... Wait. Where is Captain Jerlek?
Jerlek
Well,
is
then, I
dead.
assume you realize how outgunned you are? I'll cut you the same deal I had with Jerlek. Give us your prisoner, and we'll let you escape.
Sir,
and live
Klingon
to fight
Defense
another
Force
day.
reinforcements
Failure
are
to comply
warping in.
means we'll disable your ship and take the prisoner by force.
Your order, sir.
Battle stations, power to weapons and
A
shields.
huge mistake.
That's interesting. There we go. Let's get out of there. Reduce our amount of damage.
We're going to stay here while repairs are underway. But you need to get that Federation prisoner to Kronos immediately. High Command is expecting him. You probably want to space him by now. I know I did, but that would be a career-ending move for you. Just get him to Kronos.
Ooh, dual heavy cannons and a free starship modification. I have no idea what that is.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Ooh, Lieutenant. Sir, we are being hailed by the Klingon High Command. They wish to honor you for your skill in battle. Well done, Momtronics. You continue to execute your duties with distinction. Given the decisive way in which you seized command, I expect nothing less, Lieutenant. As you gain experience in the field, you'll learn some tricks of the trade and become better at commanding both your starship and your warriors. This experience will take the form of new abilities, which can be seen by pressing P. New abilities will be learned throughout your career. I think we can skip the rest of those. Let's warp to Kronos. Kronos. You spell Kronos, spell Kronos. This doesn't look Kronosian, does it? Ooh, sweet.
So you're the one with my prisoner. Congratulations. We've captured him many times, but no one has ever actually gotten him as far as Kronos before he escaped. He's quite the prize. Beam down directly to the prison here in First City, and we'll make arrangements for the prisoner transfer. Kronos prison facility out.
Hi. Hi. Everybody take care. So here we are. We're going to go talk to the prison warden.
Are you the one delivering my prisoner?
Let's see, what do I say?
This is the prison facility in the heart of First City. I have the strongest Gorn guards and fiercest Klingon interrogators. And on the off chance that the prisoner even could escape, they would find themselves in the most hostile environment they could imagine. First City, the heart of the Klingon Empire, teeming with Klingons, Gorn, Nassicans, Orions, and Lethians. I hear that there are even Romulans walking the streets these days.
Boasts make the worst prison bars, but honestly, he's your problem now. Take this Bakhtag off my hands.
Guards! Incoming Federation prisoner! Prepare cell 31 for his arrival.
Sir, your presence is requested in the Warriors' Battleth Arena immediately.
That's not how you spell presence. Just being nitpicky. That's presense. That's Thrak. Hi, Thrak. Bringing the spy to Kronos is a great victory for you and your ship, sir. So what are we up to? I'm having to be careful here to watch time. Hey, Pi, if you're listening, it's okay. Don't worry about it. All right, let's check over here. Check in chat for a moment. Good morning, everybody. So we're going to talk to Sparring Master Bilatja.
So, you are the new captain who earned her position by defeating her superior in personal combat.
I hear tell that you are listed as second officer of the Patig, not the first. Challenge rights are only extended to the officer immediately below you. Otherwise, everyone would be gunning for the captain. The captain killed First Officer Duran, promoting me to first officer in the process.
I see. Well, this is an unusual circumstance, and High Command wishes to clean things up, as it were.
This is why you were ordered to the Warriors' Hall. Here we fight with the Batleth in traditional melee combat. Defeat the challenges I lay before you, and the command of the Patig will be yours unquestioned. I have nothing more to prove. This is pointless. I killed Captain Jurlek, so the ship is mine.
You might see it that way, but High Command has a differing opinion.
It's this simple. High Command has dozens of more experienced captains waiting for their own command, and the IKS Patig is just waiting to be given away. If you want that ship, you will fight here and earn it in the eyes of everyone in the Klingon Defense Force. Fine, we'll get this over with and end any doubt. Who wants to fight me? Come on, come on, come on. Got Orion, so let's go take on a Gorn. Let's talk to the Heavy Ranger. Come on over here. Ugh, chicken. Bark, 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 bark. Pfft. Come on, give me somebody hard. Who else? Go back and talk to the sparring master.
Melee weapons have a chance to expose with each strike. In addition, they are able to perform exploits as well as other effects. But you must use combos to do so.
Now go choose another challenger. Defeat them, and there will be no question about your ability to command. There should have been no question in the first place. Alright, who shall we take on this time? There we go. Let's take on the Marine.
You successfully challenge your superior officer in personal combat. In addition, you have proved your prowess in melee combat here in the Warriors' Hall.
Take these words as formal acknowledgement of your command in the Klingon Defense Force. As our newest captain, Chancellor Jimpuk would like to speak with you. He can be found in the Grand Hall of the First City itself.
Take this kit. Kits add abilities that you can use in combat, based on your chosen profession.
Understood. I think we all know what a kit is. Ooh, Excitement City.
You have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more.
We'll skip that one for the moment.
The long-range sensor arrays in the
We will decline that one at the moment. Thank you very much, Seven. Hate to run the latest episode on the newest tune. Q's still here. Hi, Q. I love it. It's got the wrong name here. It keeps saying Nicorum. I want to check something here. That's interesting. It's still saying Nicorum here. Aha. There we go. Yes, I know I already have a character by that name. It's this one.
There she is. The hero that brought us a Federation prisoner. The warrior who saved the Senpa. The rightful heir of a starship by right of personal combat. tested by Balucha and proven in the Warrior's Hall. You have done well to start your career. I will be keeping an eye on you and your progress.
Kapla, Chancellor. It is an honor to command a ship under your leadership.
Now, before you go flying off to find your adventure, there is the matter of your duties as a captain in the Klingon Defense Force. First off, there is the matter of Lieutenant Doran's husband, her Parmach. It is your duty to inform him of her death, as you are now her superior officer, even in death.
I will inform him of her passing to Stovkor, Chancellor Jimbok. Then we'll try and get the problem with the names fixed a little bit later.
Greetings. I am Tharm, a fully certified banker and financial investor. What can I help you with today?
Doesn't that sound like Ethan Phillips?
Sigren? Oh, right. He's one of the maintenance engineers. Make sure the exchange computers are up and running. Last I knew, he was running diagnostics in the warehouse located in the back of the exchange.
Alright, we're going to leave this story right here, because this gets into a whole nother thing, and I want to do one thing before I leave for the day. Hopefully I can do this. And then we will pick this up from this point tomorrow. And I will let Pi know where we are in terms of story progression so he can join us and we can team up. But I'm curious to see if we can talk to Q before we're level 10. We can talk to him. I'd like to visit your Winter Wonderland, Q. We're going to do one thing, since we've got our new tune here. We're going to start working on both ships for next time. I realize we can't get very much done, but we'll get something done. This is with absolutely no boosts, obviously. Seeing how far I can clip the corners. I was racing down here one day 2 years ago. Couldn't stop, went straight down the hill and into the lake. I'd say it was rubber banding, but truly I must just have been sliding on the ice. Alright, let's go back, check in with the race guy. We won't even do that. We do have a little bit of a time crunch today. And the winter event will be coming up in a mere 7 months, probably 6 months. So So we'll finish it up then. Alright, so we got that.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And I have a holiday ornament. Someone was telling me all you need was a holiday ornament to get your free snow boots. Nope, that's not true. Alright. But I have my holiday ornament, and I can get stuff maybe later in the year. Alright, everybody, I'm going to log off. Have a great day. I've got to go to work. I'll be back in a couple of hours. So take care of yourselves, and we will see you later.